next train to leave platform 13 is the 12:15 Southern service to Reigate, calling at East Croydon, Purley, Coulsdon South, Merstham, Red Hill and Reigate. This train has 4 carriages. The next train to leave platform 13 is the 12:23 Southern service to Littlehampton via Gatwick Airport, calling at East Croydon, Gatwick Airport, Haywards Heath, Burgess Hill, Hassocks, Preston Park, Hove, Port Slade, Shoreham by Sea, Lancing, Worthing, West Worthing, Durrington-on-Sea, Goring by Sea, Angmering and Littlehampton. This train has 8 carriages. Some stations have short platforms. If you are travelling to Port Slade or Angmering, you will need to travel in the front 7 carriages of the train. If you are travelling to Lancing, you will need to travel in the front 4 carriages of the train. If you are travelling to West Worthing or Durrington-on-Sea, you will need to travel in the front 6 carriages of the train. If you are travelling to Goring by Sea, you will need to travel in the front 5 carriages of the train. Please note, some of the lifts at Hove are currently out of service. Please speak to a member of staff if you need further assistance. The next train to leave platform 13 is the 12:31 Southern service to Eastbourne via Gatwick Airport, calling at East Croydon, Gatwick Airport, Haywards Heath, Whittlesfield, Coxbridge, Lewes, Polegate, Hampton Park and Eastbourne. This train has 8 carriages. Some stations have short platforms. If you are travelling to Coxbridge, you will need to travel in the front 6 carriages of the train. The next train to leave platform 14 is the Southern service to London Victoria, calling at London Victoria only. This train has 8 carriages. This train will not be calling at Battersea Park today. This is because of a safety inspection of the track. Platform 13 for the 12:42 Southern service to Southampton Central via Gatwick Airport and Bognor Regis via Gatwick Airport, calling at East Croydon, Gatwick Airport, 3 Bridges, Crawley and Horsham where the train separates. Please travel in the front 4 carriages of the train for Barnham, Chichester, Southbourne, Emsworth, Havant, Cosham, Porchester, Fareham, Swanwick and Southampton Central. Please travel in the back 4 carriages of the train for Christ's Hospital, Billingshurst, Pulborough, Amberley, Arundel, Ford, Barnham and Bognor Regis. Please note, some of the lifts at 3 Bridges and Crawley and all of the lifts at Havant are currently out of service. Please speak to a member of staff if you need further assistance.
The 12:44 Southern service to West Croydon has been cancelled. This is because of a safety inspection of the track. We're sorry that your journey will take longer than planned. The next train to leave platform 15 is the 12:48 Southern service to Horsham via Sutton, calling at Balham, Mitcham Eastfields, Mitcham Junction, Hackbridge, Carshalton, Sutton, Cheam, Ewell East, Epsom, Ashford, Leatherhead, Box Hill and West Humble, Dorking, Holmwood, Ockley, Warnham and Horsham. This train has 5 carriages. Please note, some of the lifts at Mitcham Eastfields are currently out of service. Please speak to a member of staff if you need further assistance. Platform 11 for the 12:51 South Western Railway service to Shepperton via Wimbledon, calling at Wimbledon, Rains Park, New Malden, Norbiton, Kingston, Hampton Wick, Teddington, Fulwell, Hampton, Kempton Park, Sunbury, Upper Halliford and Shepperton. This train has 10 carriages.
The next train to leave platform 13 is the 12:57 Southern service to East Grinstead, calling at East Croydon, Sanderstead, Riddlesdown, Upper Wallingham, Woldingham, Oxted, Hurst Green, Lingfield, Dormans and East Grinstead. This train has 8 carriages. The 13:01 Southern service to Orr is delayed. This is because of urgent repairs to the track. We're sorry that your journey will take longer than planned. Next train to leave platform 13 is the 13:01 Southern service to Orr, calling at East Croydon, Gatwick Airport, Gilbertsheath, Whittlesfield, Plumpton, Lewis, Holgate and Eastbourne, where the train separates. Please make sure you travel in the correct portion of the train. Please travel in the back 4 carriages of the train for Hampton Park, Heatherton, Weston, Northern Bay, Cookham Beach, Collington, Bexhill, St Leonard's Warrior Square, Hastings and Orr. The front 4 carriages of the train will detach and terminate at Eastbourne. Some sections have short platforms. If you are travelling to Plumpton, you will need to travel in the front 7 carriages of the train. If you are travelling to Gordon's Bay, you should listen to announcements on the train. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our team or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it, see it, say it, sort it. This is a platform change. The Southern service to London Victoria will now leave from platform 12. The next train to leave platform 13 is the 13:12 Southern service to Portsmouth and Southsea via Gatwick Airport and Bognor Regis via Gatwick Airport, calling at East Croydon, Gatwick Airport, Three Bridges, Crawley and Horsham, where the train separates. Please travel in the front 4 carriages of the train for Barnham, Chichester, Havant, Fratton and Portsmouth and Southsea. Please travel in the back 4 carriages of the train for Billingshurst, Pulborough, Arundel, Ford, Barnham and Bognor Regis. Please note some of the lifts at Three Bridges and Crawley and all of the lifts at Havant are currently out of service. Please speak to a member of staff if you need further assistance. The 13:15 Southern service to Reigate has been cancelled. This is because of a safety inspection of the track. We're sorry that your journey will take longer than planned. Passengers for East Croydon, your next fastest direct service is now expected to be the 13:12 to Portsmouth and Southsea via Gatwick Airport, departing from platform 13. Passengers for Hurley, Red Hill and Reigate, your next fastest direct service is now expected to be the 14:15 to Reigate, departing from platform 13.
The 13:12 South Western Railway service to Guildford via Surbiton, calling at Earlsfield, Wimbledon, Surbiton, Hinchley Wood, Claygate, Oxshott, Cobham and Stoke Davenant, Effingham Junction, Horsley, Clendon, London Road and Guildford. This train has 8 carriages. The next train to leave platform 11 is the 13:15 South Western Railway service to Hampton Court, calling at Earlsfield, Wimbledon, Rains Park, New Malden, Berrylands, Surbiton, Thames Ditton and Hampton Court. This train has 10 carriages. Please buy a ticket before getting onto a train, otherwise you may have to pay a penalty fare. Platform 15 for the 13:14 Southern service to West Croydon via Crystal Palace, calling at Balham, Streatham Hill, West Norwood, Gypsy Hill, Crystal Palace, Norwood Junction and West Croydon. This train has 8 carriages. The next train to leave platform 15 is the 13:18 Southern service to Dorking via Sutton, calling at Balham, Mitcham Eastfields, Mitcham Junction, Hackbridge, Carshalton, Sutton, Cheam, Epsom, Ashford, Leatherhead and Dorking. This train has 5 carriages. Please note, some of the lifts at Mitcham Eastfields are currently out of service. Please speak to a member of staff if you need further assistance. The next train to leave platform 11 is the 13:26 South Western Railway service to Chessington South, calling at Earlsfield, Wimbledon, Rains Park, Roxburgh Park, Malden Manor, Tolworth, Chessington North and Chessington South. This train has 8 carriages. Platform 11 for the 13:29 South Western Railway service to Woking, calling at Earlsfield, Wimbledon, Surbiton, Esher, Hersham, Walton-on-Thames, Weybridge, Byfleet and New Moor, West Byfleet and Woking. This train has 8 carriages. Platform 16 for the 13:40 Southern service to Watford Junction via Kensington Olympia, calling at Imperial Wharf, West Brompton, Kensington Olympia, Shepherd's Bush, Wembley Central, Harrow and Wealdstone and Watford Junction. This train has 5 carriages. The next train to leave platform 15 is the 13:39 Southern service to Epsom Downs, calling at Wandsworth Common, Balham, Streatham Common, Norbury, Thornton Heath, Selhurst, West Croydon, Wadden, Wallington, Carshalton Beaches, Sutton, Belmont, Banstead and Epsom Downs. This train has 8 carriages. Platform 12 for the Southern service to London Victoria, calling at London Victoria only. This train has 8 carriages. The next train to leave platform 9 is the 13:52 South Western Railway service to Hazelmere, calling at Woking, Worplesdon, Guildford, Farncombe, Godalming, Milford, Whitley and Hazelmere. This train has 8 carriages. Train stops in zones 9 to 2. First class accommodation can be found in zones 9, 6 and 5 and 2. Cycle spaces in zones 7 and 3. Wheelchair facilities in zones 8 and 4. This train may be disrupted after Clapham Junction. This is because of a problem with line-side equipment between Rains Park and New Malden.
This is a platform change. The South Western Railway service to London Waterloo will now leave from platform 4. The next train to leave platform 10 is the South Western Railway service to London Waterloo, calling at Vauxhall and London Waterloo. This train has 8 carriages.
The next train to leave platform 9 is the 1419 South Western Railway service to Basingstoke, calling at Surbiton, Walton-on-Thames, Weybridge, Woking, Brookwood, Farnborough Lane. The train now approaching platform 9 doesn't stop here. Please stand back from the edge of the platform. The next train to leave platform 9 is the 1427 South Western Railway service to Yeovil Junction, calling at Woking, Basingstoke, Andover, Salisbury, Tisbury, Gillingham, Temple Combe, Sherborne and Yeovil Junction. This train has 6 carriages. This train will not be calling at Crewkerne, Axminster, Honiton, Fenniton, Cranbrook, Pinhoe, Exeter Central and Exeter St David's today. This is because of a landslip. Some stations have short platforms. If you are travelling to Tisbury, you will need to travel in the front 3 carriages of the train. Train stops in zones 9 to 4. Platform 5 for the 1432 South Western Railway service to Weybridge via Hounslow, calling at Wandsworth Town, Putney, Barnes, Barnes Bridge, Chiswick, Kew Bridge, Brentford, Syon Lane, Isleworth, Hounslow, Feltham, Ashford, Surrey, Staines, Bingham, Virginia Water, Chertsey, Addleston and Weybridge. This train has 8 carriages. Some stations have short platforms. If you are travelling to Isleworth, you will need to travel in the front 7 carriages of the train. Platform 5 for the 1440 South Western Railway service to Teddington, calling at Wandsworth Town, Putney, Barnes, Mortley, North Sheen, Richmond, St Margaret's, Twickenham, Strawberry Hill and Teddington. This train has 8 carriages. Platform 6 for the 1443 South Western Railway service to Windsor and Eton Riverside via Richmond, calling at Putney, Richmond, Twickenham, Whitton, Felton, Ashford, Surrey, Staines, Braesbury, Sunnymeads, Datchet and Windsor and Eton Riverside. This train has 8 carriages. Some stations have short platforms. If you are travelling to Sunnymeads or Datchet, you will need to travel in the front 7 carriages of the train. The next train to leave platform 9 is the 1452 South Western Railway service to Portsmouth Harbour via Guildford, calling at Woking, Worplesdon, Guildford, Farncombe, Godalming, Milford, Whitley, Hazelmere, Liphook, Liss, Petersfield, Rowlands Castle, Havant, Bedhampton, Hilsea, Fratton, Portsmouth and Southsea and Portsmouth Harbour. This train has 8 carriages. Some stations have short platforms. If you are travelling to Liss, Rowlands Castle or Bedhampton, you will need to travel in the front 6 carriages of the train. Train stops in zones 9 to 2. First class accommodation can be found in zones 9, 6 and 5 and 2. Cycle spaces in zones 8 and 4. Wheelchair facilities in zones 7 and 3. This train may be disrupted after Clapham Junction. This is because of a problem with line-side equipment between Rains Park and New Malden. Please note, the lifts at Havant, and Portsmouth and Southsea are currently out of service. Please speak to a member of staff if you need further assistance. The next train to leave platform 9 is the 14:57 South Western Railway service to Salisbury, calling at Woking, Basingstoke, Overton, Whitchurch, Andover, Greatley and Salisbury. This train has 3 carriages. Train stops in zones 8 to 6. First class accommodation can be found in zone 6. The first set of doors in carriage 1 will not open. Please use all other available doors on this train. The next train to leave platform 9 is the 1500 South Western Railway service to Alton, calling at Surbiton, West Byfleet, Woking, Brookwood, Ashvale, Aldershot, Farnham, Bentley and Alton. This train has 8 carriages. Some stations have short platforms. If you are travelling to Bentley, you will need to travel in the front 6 carriages of the train. Change at Ashvale for services to Frimley and Camberley. Train stops in zones 9 to 2. First class accommodation can be found in zones 9, 6 and 5 and 2. Cycle spaces in zones 7 and 3. Wheelchair facilities in zones 8 and 4.